What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. I'd like to wish you guys let me see what day it is. This is a messed up when you old. Okay, it's Wednesday. Happy hump day. Listen, I got a question for you, and I know none of y'all can give me the damn answer. What is going on with mothers killing their kids out here? Seriously, this is a growing epidemic. If it ain't the kids, the parents killing the kids, it's the kids damn sure killing the parents. Today I got a story you gotta see to believe. Is mental illness a part of it? I don't even know, because in my opinion, everybody's out of their damn mind nowadays in America as it unravels at the seams. The red, white, and blue is a fucking mess. And to this woman here, I want you to listen to me closely. This rough-faced looking chick that you see up here is 47 years old. Her name is Krista Roy. This woman's charged with first-degree murder and criminal intent. Why? Because, I don't know if I said what the story is. I'm on fire right now. St. Charles, Missouri. That's where we going with this. Shout out St. Charles. The reason why this woman's charged with first-degree murder, in the house where she lives with her parents and her 16-year-old son. Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday morning, this woman shot her son and then stabbed him. She took his life. But what's more disturbing, besides what she did, is the way she did it. I want you to listen closely and just put your mind in the body of the victim and the mind of the victim and think about what this boy at 16 years old went through. Take a look at the story.
Our top story, a St. Charles teenager shot, stabbed, and left to die in his own bed.
And he was calling out her name, saying, "Mommy, mommy."
Tonight, his mother is charged with his murder. A shocking crime tonight in St. Charles. Good evening. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Kelly Jackson. Krista Roy is accused of killing her 16-year-old son. 5 on your side's Brent Solomon talked with prosecutors tonight about the disturbing details of the teen's violent death.
Disturbing indeed. It happened in a quiet neighborhood just south of 370 yesterday morning. When police were tipped off that something was unusual, they went to Roy's home and made that shocking discovery. But the boy's mother wasn't even there.
It's an unexplainable event.
It was just before 11 Monday morning here on Lightfoot Drive. Friends of a 16-year-old boy called police because they weren't able to reach him.
They had dropped him off about 2 o'clock in the morning, I believe on Saturday, and hadn't been able to get in touch with him. So they asked the police to go by and do what we call a welfare check to make sure everything was okay.
When they got to his door, they immediately noticed a foul odor. They went inside and found the 16-year-old shot dead with multiple stab wounds. He was the only one home. That's when police learned his mother, 47-year-old Krista Roy, had been taken to the hospital. After prosecutors say she took numerous pills and had wounds to her arms, believed to be self-inflicted. She was later released, and that's when officers made the arrest.
She confessed that she had obtained a pistol with the intent to kill her son and herself, and that she shot him several times while he was sleeping in his bed. She then laid down with him because he was still alive, was caressing him, and he was calling out her name, saying, "Mommy, mommy."
Prosecutors say even after shooting her teenage son, the suspect didn't stop there.
She went to the kitchen, got a kitchen knife, came back to the bedroom, and then stabbed her son to make sure that he would die.
She's being held on a $1 million cash-only bond. And Roy lives at that home with her parents, who were away on vacation at the time. The St. Charles School District says the victim was once enrolled there, so they notified staff so they could connect students with counseling support. No word on a motive here.
A 16-year-old is murdered and his own mother charged. This is all happening over the weekend in St. Charles, and tonight police say 47-year-old Krista Roy was arrested on Monday and charged with first-degree murder.
Fox News' Max Dieknight joins us live now from the St. Charles Police Department. Max, officials are calling this a horrific crime.
Yeah, Shirley, Mandy, that's right. They're calling the details around this case extremely disturbing, as you can imagine. Neighbors say they are heartbroken. Here's what we know so far about this ongoing investigation. 47-year-old Krista Roy is charged with first-degree murder after police say she shot and stabbed her son to death over the weekend in their St. Charles home here off Lightfoot Drive, and later tried to kill herself. Court documents reveal Roy admitted to shooting her son while he was sleeping Saturday and then lying down next to him and stabbing him repeatedly. Police discovered the teen's body Monday after being requested for a welfare check.
At this point, we don't know what drove her to decide to do this.
St. Charles County Prosecutor Joe McCullough calls this one of the most disturbing cases he's ever seen.
You would think that your motherly instincts would kick in and you would try to do something to save him, and instead she went and got a knife and stabbed him several times to ensure that he died.
Neighbors who knew the victim, who we are not naming until police notify all family members, say they are heartbroken.
He was an amazing child and didn't deserve this at all.
Natalie Black says the young man dated her daughter. She says her family is starting a memorial for him in their yard, close to where he lived.
At the house where he was loved by everyone here, at the house where he was at most of the time.
He was part of our family. We loved him.
Black's mother, Terry Little, says while he may not have been their son, they loved him like one of their own.
The people that love you and take care of you and want the best for you, that's your family.
And I was just talking with St. Charles Police Department detective who told me about an hour ago that Roy was being transferred as we spoke here from the St. Charles Police Department to the St. Charles County Police Department, the St. Charles County Jail. She is being held on a $1 million cash-only bond tonight. We'll continue to follow this case, but for now, reporting live in St. Charles, Max Dieknight, Fox 2 News.
Jesus Christ. Have mercy on me, on all of us. What you think about that? Don't know if she crazy, but she did some crazy shit. And I'm gonna tell you why. People say, Steve, why you say she ain't crazy? But she did. Only crazy people do that. You don't know what people do nowadays. We in the age of unbridled aggression and stupid stuff that raises a question mark in everybody's head that has common sense, because there's a lot of uncommon actions happening out here. Boy's 16 years old. Friends dropped him off at the house. He goes in there and goes to sleep. She goes in the damn room, blasts his ass while he's sleeping. Hear him scream. You know your son's call, his voice, even if he's in pain, especially being a mother. What you do, you go in there, get a Michael Myers knife, come back in there and finish the job. Then, as he's crying, mommy, remember them words, you lay there with him until he takes his last fucking breath. So there's a difference between being crazy and then being calculated. What she did was calculated. Now, ain't no information out, because the court documents ain't really came out yet like that. But I'm interested in one question, one thing. When she got taken to the hospital, because she got arrested Monday, when she got taken to the hospital, they didn't know, they had not to know that boy was in the house dead, because they'd have locked her up then. She got arrested Monday after the friends went over there and did a welfare check, and then when they knocked on the door, they smelt decay, a foul odor. He was in there rotting while she was in the hospital getting a pity party for cutting her damn arms. You did this when your parents wasn't away and turned their house into a fucking crime scene where your dumb ass is living there and they taking care of you and your fucking little boy. 47 years old. That face looked like she had a hard life and looked like she might be going through something. But then again, people got the worst mugshots in history. If I show you my mugshot in Texas, y'all motherfuckers been like, damn, You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. That boy suffered. 2 years from now, he would have been on his own, 18. More than sure he had a plan, especially with a mom like that. He probably was like, I can't wait to get out this motherfucker. Hell, that might have been one of the reasons why he lost his life. He probably told her multiple times, I can't wait to get out this house. And she made sure he never left. You turned your parents' house into a crime scene. Then you lay in a bed with a bloody child while he's saying, Mommy. 16 years old. You know he was scared for him to go back to childhood, early childhood, and use the mommy word. Y'all agree or disagree? He died scared and not knowing what's going on and basically alone because he had to deal with the injuries and the pain while help was there. And the one that you think would get you back when you're hurt and soothe your pain and try to console you is the one that's killing you. Hurtful. She got a bond. Why she got a bond? You killed the person closest to you as you can get, your own son, born. You pushed him out of you or cut him out of you, whatever. And you killed him. And you got a bond. Gotta love the justice system. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Whatever you was going through, the anger you had in you, or the vitriol for your son at that time, you couldn't calm yourself down and realize that he had value, if not to you, to other people, at least in the neighborhood, and you seen it. Horrific. You killed this boy, your own boy. And part of a lot of other people died. I will see you in the next video. Take care.